Flags are raised, and that off. Over 2 miles, 1 furlong, the Paddy Power beginner's chase. Up the straight they come to the first of 11 fences. It's For Me takes them along, followed by Birdie or Bust on the outside of the Big Doyen, then Dr. Glide. As they take the first fence safely, after Dr. Glide is Jeannot Lapin. Coming up to pass the winning post. Good run to the second fence. The leader is It's For Me from Birdie or Bust. In third place is Dr. Glide, then Jeannot Lapin. The Big Doyen running the rail in the white cap, What's Up Darling, and then Western Diego. No Flies in him next, then Shanbally Kid and Mint Boy in the trenches, back to normal. And dropped out in these early stages, Nürburgring. Turning to fences 2 and 3. It's For Me builds up an advantage of 4 lengths of Birdie or Bust as they meet up with fence number 2. Over just third, Dr. Glide from Jeannot Lapin, and then the Big Doyen. It's For Me's been taken out by Daryl Jacob before that third fence. So inheriting his position at the top is Birdie or Bust, followed by Dr. Glide, Jeannot Lapin next. On the inside as they make the bend, What's Up Darling, then the Big Doyen and Shanbally Kid next. As they turn towards the fourth fence, and it is Birdie or Bust and Rachel Blackmore in the lead. Nicely clear now from Dr. Glide. Ben Harvey disputing second place with Jeannot Lapin and Ricky Doyle. On the inside is What's Up Darling, and then the Big Doyen and Western Diego, fence 4. Nürburgring made a mistake in last place. Continuing down the back straight to the next, which will be fence number 5 and 7 from the finish. The leader is Birdie or Bust, but has a reduced advantage over Jeannot Lapin, edging into second from Dr. Glide, and What's Up Darling tracked by the Big Doyen. And then Western Diego. Flicking out over that one, the leader Birdie or Bust. As they race towards the halfway stage, Birdie or Bust, followed by Jeannot Lapin. Then Dr. Glide, the Big Doyen, What's Up Darling, no Flies in him, Western Diego. Back to normal. In the trenches next, Shanbally Kid has lost ground as they continue to the next in the back straight. The Paddy Power beginner's chase. In the lead is Birdie or Bust and Rachel Blackmore. Clearing this next fence from Jeannot Lapin. On the inside is Dr. Glide. They're starting now to stack up, and behind the leading 3. Western Diego and Improver is in the trenches, then the Big Doyen and no Flies in him. What's Up Darling out wide is Shanbally Kid. Then back to normal, Nürburgring relegates Mint Boy to be the back marker. Turning out of the far side with another 3 fences left to jump, and Birdie or Bust lead has been greatly reduced by Jeannot Lapin. Third is Dr. Glide. Western Diego edges closer on the outside of the Big Doyen as they approach the last ditch. 3 fences from the finish. And it's Birdie or Bust, followed by Jeannot Lapin as they turn towards the second last. Then Dr. Glide, the Big Doyen next. On the rail, What's Up Darling, 2 lengths to Western Diego. Picking up from the back is back to normal, and then no Flies in him and Mint Boy in the trenches, Nürburgring, as they head on away from the second last fence. And it is Birdie or Bust, just with the edge homeward bound. From Jeannot Lapin, on the inside is Dr. Glide. Push coming to shove, What's Up Darling, but is staying on ahead of the noseband of the Big Doyen. And they come with 1 fence left to jump. Birdie or Bust challenged by Jeannot Lapin. Jeannot Lapin has taken Birdie or Bust. What's Up Darling is still not a beaten docket. Final fence, Jeannot Lapin from Birdie or Bust, and What's Up Darling closing on the outside. Inside the final 200 yards, it is Jeannot Lapin from What's Up Darling. 2 lengths between them, gone away from Birdie or Bust and Western Diego. Jeannot Lapin and Ricky Doyle, not for catching. Scores for the Joneses. Second, What's Up Darling. Third, no Flies in him. And fourth, Western Diego.
Well, we've had a huge shock in our second race here at Leopardstown. The 150 to 1 shot Jeannot Lapin has won for owner Dominic Jones. Trainer Gearóid O'Loughlin is with us now. Gearóid, how are you feeling after that? A little bit hoarse, you were saying there a moment ago.
A little bit hoarse. Yeah, sure, it's brilliant. It's all about the owner, to be honest. He asked me to buy him a horse during the summer, and I just...
What a horse. He is a proper giant, this lad, isn't he?
Yeah. So we were in Doncaster buying stores, and I spotted him, and he was such a big horse, and he's from the family of Leopardstown. I said, surely he doesn't stay 3 miles. And I didn't think he'd win a beginners around Leopardstown then. But as we got closer and up to the last 2 months, I felt that he was entitled to be here anyway. Obviously his price didn't reflect it, but we all had a few quid in him there at a big
Did you
price.
really? Well
yeah,
done.
we did, yeah. His homework was very good, like, and Dominic done a great job during the summer with him. Fed him all summer long and built him up, and yeah, it's a bit of a story, but it's a great story. And to be honest, if he never done anything again, I think we'd all be happy.
Thrilled to see it pay off like that, I'm sure. I mean, I remember you coming here a few years ago with a nice horse, Cedarwood Road, who obviously was a much shorter price.
Yeah.
Different kind of feeling, I guess, pitching up here today, but clearly you thought he would run well.
A different feeling, but I had said to everyone that I hadn't maybe had a horse for an owner like him in a long time, you know. So he felt to us like he was a proper horse, really, you know, for a small yard. I'm sure if he was in William Mullins's or a bigger yard, you know, he'd be probably just another horse. But he's a bit of a standout in our yard at the moment, anyway. So no, I'm delighted, and as I say, delighted for Paula and Dominic, and they're great supporters of ours. So couldn't be happier. Could not be happier. It's all about them.
Watching the race, I mean, did you feel he could be in business from an early stage? The favourite ran out, obviously. Birdie or Bus made a mistake and was kind of running with the choke out. Were you always happy enough where you were?
Yeah, we were. I said to Ricky, I said, he's such a good jumper. I said, just let him use his jumping. Unfortunately, it's for me. Hope he's okay. And regards to connections, if he's not, he looks okay. But I just said, use his jumping and hold on to him as long as he can, because I had nothing to take him off the bridle at home, so he was never off the bridle. And sir, listen, big shout out to Sam Curleen. I'd say he's a little bit disappointed at home, but he did say to me, you know, he has the makings of a good horse if you can get him right. And listen, it all just came together. Yeah.
Where do we go from here then? The owner actually had a 300 to 1 winner, I think, at Punchestown for Conor O'Dwyer, didn't he? Sawbuck as well.
He did. I actually had Sawbuck, and unfortunately he got fatally injured a few months ago. So it's been a tough time for Dominic, and this will make up for it.
Yeah, and there's a big family connection obviously with Leopardstown. Would you be keen to come baback here with him if there's a suitable race?
Yeah, we feel that a bit of nice ground. He glides over the ground. So no, I'd say Gary, I haven't even looked beyond today. Why would you? But it was either I actually got a hunter sort for him. And
he looks like a hunter, in fairness.
He looks like I got a hunter sort for him, and the more I done with him, I said, this lad wouldn't stay 3 miles, no way. So I just said we take a chance, and said our aim was to be in the first 6, and I said if we can get a clean round of jumping in the first 6, so we're all delighted. Of course we backed him to be in the first 3 or 4, but that was dreaming, so we're delighted, over the moon.
Did a lot better than that. Anything else to run over the few days, or is that it?
No, nothing. I had watcher status in, but he doesn't run there in Limerick today, but he doesn't run, and no, that's it. Listen, we're mostly a point-to-point pre-training yard, and we keep a few track horses, and we're delighted the way things are going, and we're very grateful for all the owners and all the people that are involved, and there's a great little team at home, Jason and Cormac, and yeah.
Some result for you today. We better let you go and collect your winnings, because it might take you a while by the side of it. Well done.
Thanks a million. Cheers. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.